Correspondingly, we're going straight to police station.
Run supplies back and forth.
The tank support should be going towards abandoned hangars. Tag, meet at that move mark. Cut the engines when you get there.
Is that a mine?
Grenade!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Fuck, that's devastating. Let's go. The medic's fire!
Top of the hill.
Nice, move on. Look at that. The enemy helicopter. Tony Bull. Come on! We can't go fucking no AP!
Oh my god, bro.
I fight this war. I command these men
Many of my soldiers will die
to defend.
to conquer.
Reload! Attacking! Destroy it! Recon patrol moving out. We have the target! Charge! Take out that armor! We have infantry in our sights. Heavy Panzer confirms orders. Take out that tank! Yes, sir. Incoming artillery! Burn them out! Take cover! Kill the gunner!
They running right after me. Yeah. Cause I'm number one, so that means everyone come after me. Hey. I'm at the top and they pray that I fall. Call me LeVar, the way that I ball. They want a little, but I need it all, yeah. Had to finesse through the matrix, I'm here to take it. Beat all the odds like we just gambled in Vegas. We gonna make it, it's so amazing. Gotta stay real with fakeness. People like seasons, they change it. That's just a part of the greatness. Greatness. If I do not play soft, hard to the end, put my heart on the line, cause I know I'ma win. Ain't no stopping us, I ain't tryna be popular. When I'm popping up, get your binoculars, on the top is us. Green light to success, ain't no stopping us. Greatness, greatness, that's just a part of the greatness. Chasing the Benjamin Franklin, they was on waiting, I had to go out and take it.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
Commencing deception and interception. Spare Squadron, lead the way. Trigger your call sign as Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air.
Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Spare Squadron, 2 groups of bandits, bearing 300 from the reference point. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. Trigger's taking the beast head on.
You have 3 sin lines, right, Trigger? The more scratches, the more heat is the crime.
Spare 15, work off your crimes.
A lie is a lie. Just because they write it down and call it history doesn't make it the truth. We live in a world where seeing is not believing. Where only a few know what really happened. Ready when you are. We live in a world where everything you know is wrong.
Don't you know that I love you? In a god of freedom, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take...
3 winters ago, Soviet forces conquered the German capital of Berlin. Now, with Hitler in exile, the Soviets' puppet regime rules from the Kronper. With the Soviet focus on the West, Japan has been free to continue their aggressive expansion, threatening our allies in the region. On the home front, men and women are working around the clock, producing guns, tanks, and supplies to aid the remaining free nations of Europe, while building our own forces to counter the ever-rising threat of war. Should the communists dominate Europe and Africa, and the Japanese in Asia and the Pacific, then the claws of tyranny will soon grasp for the light of American democracy. Our attempts to avoid war have proven futile. As the enemy continues to enslave the nations of the world, capturing more natural resources critical to the advancement of mankind, we must take action. The time for conflict is upon us. How long can the U.S. hope to avoid the cost of war on its shores?
Wargame Red Dragon is the latest title in the spectacular RTS series. You have over 1,300 combat units available in Red Dragon, the design and behavior of which have been faithfully reproduced from real vehicles. Reconnaissance is your main weapon. It allows you to assess the composition and capabilities of the opposing army to help you plan your tactics. All the unit types will be useful in your battle strategy. The artillery can maintain offensive pressure at long range, while your conventional forces penetrate enemy defenses. Use air attacks to mount lightning attacks on the enemy's strategic points, but watch out for the anti-aircraft defense, because your airborne units are fragile and expensive. Remember to establish supply lines too. What good is a tank without shells or fuel? The infantry also plays a special role in modern warfare and can be rapidly deployed from transport vehicles in places where it will be most effective. Urban areas and forests, potential death traps for heavily armored units. In Red Dragon, the conflict shifts to Asia, where you must exploit the specific terrain and features of the various battlefields. Use high positions to surprise convoys and hollows in the terrain to conduct stealth maneuvers. Conceal your forces in wooded areas to launch ambushes. Smoke screens are also an excellent way of camouflaging your troops. Waterways gain additional importance with the introduction of combat ships, landing craft, and amphibious units that can move equally well on land and sea. These mechanisms will be crucial in every battle, not only in the new dynamic campaign, but also in multiplayer mode, during incredibly intense conflicts involving up to 20 players simultaneously.